hypothetically speaking, let's say he does get off with the murder shit for whatever miraculous reason. He is still a fucking, yeah, he's still a fucking weirdo. Talking to that little ass girl, grown ass man. Yo, what did you two, man? I'm not gonna waste time, so I'm get straight into it. You feel me? Now, today about to reacting to, David is innocent. Hey, from what I know, all the evidence leads back to this nigga. Throw the book at him, but apparently he's innocent. So let's see the defense on why he's innocent.
The David case will go down as one of the most insane and widely predicted cases of all time, because apparently everyone knew about it and some even predicted it. And no, I'm not kidding. But before we get into all the new information, let me do a quick little recap. So 8 days ago, I made a video titled How David Lost Everything in 24 Hours. And in that video, I talked about the beginning stages of the David case with the limited information that we had at the moment, which was how a body of a young girl named Celeste was found in David's car, and how a bunch of people online had been speculating that they had been dating. And of course, while all of this was still unfolding, David had literally been on tour away at the time. And during that time, that was the only information that we had known in the moment. However, in the short time span of only a week, thousands of videos have popped up across social media, with some even proving people had known about this insane situation years before it actually got exposed.
And the people that have known about it, not the children, not the kids that got paid off, but the other sick people that know about this shit, they should be locked up or receive some type of repercussion to their actions too. Cause you know about this weird shit you kept under wraps. Now kids, they minds not developed. They just, you know what I'm saying?
There's also been a ton of videos popping up online of people saying that David is innocent, and today we're going to talk about it. So almost immediately after the David case went mainstream and he canceled his current tour, people that had known David went online and started exposing him. Because as some of you may remember from the last video, David's career pretty much started from the gaming space, and most people in these gaming spaces and communities usually use Discord, which is how a lot of these people had close knowledge of him. And from the last video, I remember briefly showing some of these tweets from X, and since that time, we now have some further information on them. For example, this tweet that was posted September 17th says that TMZ confirms that this photo shows singer David near the area where the victim lived before she disappeared. The user who posted this alleges that David was paying people to keep Celeste's age a secret. And I remember that when I first saw this tweet, I was a little skeptical whether or not this could be real, but now people have dug up a video on TikTok of someone in 2024 going over this picture, and they kind of
okay. So just because he paid somebody to keep their mouth shut, that makes him innocent. And hypothetically speaking, let's say he does get off with the murder shit for whatever miraculous reason. He is still a fucking, yeah, he's still a fucking weirdo. Talking to that little ass girl, grown ass man. Come on, bro.
same thing.
Popular artist.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love. The script should be getting out.
It's like a whole 9 months. Guys, this video was made December 14th, 2024, which is like a whole 9 months before this situation even went viral. And now all the comments on this TikTok are from like 3 days ago of people saying, why didn't this go viral? And you were ahead of your time. And truthfully,
Time out, bro. Time out. Am I missing something, bro? Okay. I'm like, bro, why the fuck the music just start playing? I guess he copyrighted this shit.
you could go through these comments and laugh, but when you put it into context that somebody actually died from this situation, it makes the whole thing a lot sadder, because it actually makes you wonder, if this had gone viral back then, could this have saved her life? Because it's not as if he was the only one to call it out, because while people were looking all throughout David's old videos and lurking through the comments, people found a comment from a random alt account that's specifically calling out David for the
niggas be having all this money, all this clout, all this fame, and still decide to go talk to fucking children. I'm confusion.
situation. And this random comment is from February 26, 2024, which is so long ago. So if we were to scroll down David's TikTok and go all the way to February 2024 and click on this specific video right here with the caption, "Me to everyone I tricked into thinking this was a love song," and you scroll down in the comment section until you see a comment by Robin Rivers that says, "Waiting for LAPD to get your for messing with a 13-year-old girl." And this was in 2024,
Bro,
February 26. And to once again give you some perspective, that was about a year and a half ago before this entire situation went public. And of course, seeing that, it always begs the question that if someone had taken that comment a little bit more serious and investigated it a little bit, maybe the girl Celeste could have been saved. On a side note, they've also somehow made this Robin River person
been behind bars. She would have still had her little life.
Famous because obviously before this person had 0 following and 0 followers, but after this comment blew up, they now have basically 200,000 followers. But seeing all these different comments like spread throughout David's posts and the different posts on Twitter and TikTok, it just boggles my mind just how many people actually knew about the situation before she died. Now, in terms of David himself, the guy hasn't been arrested yet or named a suspect in the case. However, one of his houses in LA has been raided by the police, and I'm pretty sure that shortly after David's house or apartment he was renting was raided by.
To everyone who believes in Midwest magic, you'll always find it here at Culver's.
Midwest Magic
raided by the police, David abruptly broke his lease and moved out of the $4 million mansion.
The Sun reports that D4VD left his Hollywood Hills mansion, which had been rented through his manager on a $20,000 a month lease starting in February 2024.
$20K a month? That nigga was getting money. What?
After the home was raided by police on September 17. During the raid, officers collected potential evidence from the property, and the lease was suddenly broken as the singer and his manager moved out.
So yeah, that's pretty much all the information we've heard about David himself since the incident was announced. Of course, beside the time that people said they caught him playing Fortnite only a couple days after the allegation first went public.
Shut the f up, Lico. There's no way he's playing Fortnite right now. There's actually no way he's on 4. You guys are laughing. That's insane.
Nah, that is crazy, bro. Because, bro, he guilty either way it go. He get off on the murder. He guilty of pedophilia. And I shouldn't even said that word.
Ow! Show me the proof, please. He got a win 2 days ago? Dude, what the fuck? He played a game of Fortnite yesterday. He got a win 2 days ago? Dude.
So yeah, that's a little insane. But because, like I mentioned earlier, that David hasn't been named a suspect yet or arrested, a lot of people are starting to think that he's innocent. If you were to go on TikTok and type in "David is innocent," you would see that over the past 48 hours, there have been an insane uptick.
These fucking weirdos defending somebody that touched fucking kids. All these fucking weirdos, take all their pages down. What the fuck they got going on?
Videos saying this being posted on TikTok. You even have people claiming now on TikTok that David is no longer a suspect in his case.
As of 2 hours ago, singer David, who had a 15-year-old girl's body found in his car, has been cleared from the suspect list. How does this happen? I have zero idea, but it happened. LAPD really looked at all this evidence, her name in all the songs, her name tatted on him, the pictures of them, the videos of her backstage, and just said, you know what? Nah, he's cool. Like, bro, who is this man David's lawyer? Is it Jay Yoma? Like, what is going on? I just can't wrap my head around it. All these things, songs, videos, pictures, tattoos.
For starters, whatever this guy is saying is misinformation because David hasn't been found innocent and there hasn't even been a case on this yet. Everything is still super early in the investigation and there hasn't been any type of statement from anybody. So yeah, he's completely just using this fake information to farm engagement. And I'd be lying if I said he was the only one doing it. Since the case has gotten so much publicity online and people have seen it get views on pretty much any platform, people are now purposefully spreading misinformation in order to engagement farm.
That's so fucked up, though. They using the death of this little girl, this victim. They're using the death of this victim, little girl, to get engagement and get views on their channel. I mean, am I doing that right now? No, because I'm not pushing the narrative. They're literally pushing the narrative. Look at all these fucking views.
Came across this one guy's page who made a David diss track and has been non-stop spreading this David is innocent misinformation ever since he had one video blow up.
So they just confirmed
that David ain't no suspect to the case. So I just wanted to say that I do not give a fuck.
Oh boy, what on earth are we doing? Did he seriously just break out in a song and dance? And I really hope you guys don't think that was his only video on the topic, because you would be unbelievably wrong. Since the David case has come out, he has made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh my God, chasing the car.
Videos talking about his David diss track. And ever since this specific one has blown up, it's just been the same format of him saying,
I would have did 4 million. I would have did the same shit. Shit, if it ain't
David is innocent, which is misinformation, and then breaking out in the song and dance.
Okay. I see y'all's comments about me dragging the David situation a little too much, but to be honest, I don't really get no fuck.
Absolute insanity.
Hey,
but that's just
that song better be hard. But no, all in all, Dave was a fucking weirdo. Even if he get clear for the murder, he should still go to jail for touching a little girl. That's how I feel. But hey, this is far from over because they still building the case. It's like a RICO.